guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. So today I thought we could just sit down and have a little chit chat about some of my favorite absolute must-have drugstore products. Now, I think pretty much every single one of these is like $10 and under. There might be a couple that are over 10, but pretty much majority of them are super cheap, really great quality, really amazing, and honestly, I would say like even better than high-end products. I know when I first started doing makeup, I was like, oh, you have to buy it from Sephora. It's gotta be high-end. It's gotta be like $50 plus, you know, but honestly, you can get some really great products at the drugstore and you don't have to break the bank while doing so, which I love because I hate spending a lot of money. So anyways, enough chit chat, let's go ahead and dive right in. I think I'll start with the face products first. All right, so the first thing that I want to talk about is this foundation right here. So this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and it's in the dewy version. Now, I used to have this a while ago when it was just like the regular standard version. There was no dewy or matte, and I hated it. It was terrible. I didn't like it at all, and that was because I have dry skin, so it was just basically sticking to every dry spot on my face. But now that they came out with the dewy version, it is amazing. This is such a good foundation. It really just gives my skin that like nice healthy glow, and it also has like amazing coverage, you guys. I would say this is probably like medium to full. It's definitely buildable, so if you're somebody that likes to do a couple layers of foundation, I think you'll absolutely love this. And like I said before, they do have the dewy and the matte version, so if you do have kind of oilier skin, I would definitely go with the matte one. But any of my fellow dry skin gals out there, you're gonna love the dewy version of this, so please go pick it up. I believe it's like $10-ish dollars. I love this foundation, you guys. I honestly can't say enough good things about it. It's definitely a holy grail product for me, that's for sure. Also, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and try to link every product down below in the description, so if you're looking for any of these items, definitely check down there. The next product that I want to talk about is this one right here. So this is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Full Wear More Than Concealer, and it has the longest name ever. If you are somebody that likes the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, then you're gonna love this one. It's definitely a drugstore dupe. I love the Tarte one. It's definitely one of my favorite concealers ever, but the price is, you know, it's up there. It's pretty steep, so this is definitely a great dupe. Like I said, I would say that the coverage isn't as good. It's definitely not as full coverage, but for being way less expensive, this one is seriously amazing. If you're like myself and you have really bad dark circles, you're gonna want this bad boy right here. And I actually have an even cheaper dupe, and it would be this one right here. So this is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. So this one again is another dupe for the Tarte one. Now the only difference between the e.l.f. one and the L'Oreal one is that the e.l.f. one is a lot drier. So if you're somebody that gets really dry on the under eyes, you might not like this one, but it does have amazing coverage, I gotta say that. Okay guys, I cannot tell you how long I've been trying to find a good under eye like setting powder for baking. I have been trying to find one for so long. I've tried e.l.f. ones, I didn't really like them. They had flashback, high end, they were okay, but I was just not happy with the price I was paying, and I finally found one that's amazing, great price, and it's drugstore. This one right here, so this is the Maybelline New York Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Amazing, okay? I have no other word besides amazing. It's so good. Mine is in the shade Fair. I don't believe that they have a translucent one. If they did, I would love that, but I don't think they do. Like I said, it is a loose setting powder, so it's gonna be a little bit messy. I think pretty much every setting powder is messy. The only thing I'm not really fond of this guy is actually like the compartment. It's a little bit bulky, it's a little bit big, and it just kind of gets in the way. I don't know really how to explain that, but it's just I don't know, I don't really like this. I don't know, maybe that's just me being picky. But guys, like I was saying at the beginning, I don't really have any other word to describe this besides amazing. It's so good. It's such a great powder. It doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look dry or like you just have powder sitting on your face. It really just melts into the skin, and it's so good for under the eyes. It's amazing. One of the best powders I've ever tried in my life. And I got this one off Amazon actually. I couldn't find my shade in store. And I think it was like $9. If you're gonna buy anything from this video, please go out and get this one right here because you will not be disappointed. So the next one I want to talk about is the e.l.f. bronzer, and I don't really know the exact name of this guy. It's in the shade Perpetually Tan, but it's honestly just such a good like overall face bronzer. I really like this. It's great for just kind of like warming up the face, especially like on the forehead, the cheeks a little bit. I don't contour with this because as you guys can see, it's definitely on like the warmer side of things. Excuse how dirty mine is, you guys. I use it like every single day. It's honestly just one of the best bronzers I've ever tried. Sometimes bronzer can be like way too orange. Sometimes it can be a little bit too cool, too light for skin, too dark. This is the best shade for my skin tone I found, and I've been using this all the time and I haven't hit pan at all. Okay, this next one, I'm not really too sure if this is like classified as drugstore or not. I know you can definitely get it at Target, and I want to say you can get it at Shoppers as well, but it is the Pixie by Petra blush, and it's in the shade Peach Parfait. Mine is completely smashed and crushed, if you guys can see that there. She unfortunately took a tumble, but that's okay. We still use her all the time. She's still great. I actually surprisingly used to hate blush. I never used to wear it. I was like, no, not for me. I was like strictly just a bronzer and highlight kind of gal, but now I love blush. And if you're somebody that likes a nice healthy glowy blush, you're gonna love this one. It does have like little like reflex like sparkles in it. Nothing crazy, but it does have that like glow to it. I actually got this one in my Ipsy bag when I used to get Ipsy. So like I said, I'm not too sure if Pixie is a drugstore brand or not, but I know they are kind of on the cheaper side of things. So that's why I did want to include this one, but love it. Okay, this next one, I feel like I've talked about it multiple times before, but it honestly just has my heart. It's one of my all-time favorite products. I feel like I could not do my makeup without this, honestly. Whenever I wear it, I always get compliments. I always get questions about where is it from, what brand is that, whatever. I love it. It's something I will probably always repurchase, and that would be the Wet n Wild Loose Highlighter. This is amazing. This stuff is like magic on your face. I don't know how else to describe it, but it makes you look so... I'm wearing it today. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it looks so nice and healthy and glowy. Like I said, it's literally like magic in a container right here. They have this in multiple different shades, but my absolute favorite shade is called I'm So Lit. It's this one right here. It's kind of got like a gold undertone to it, I would say, but it is so nice. It definitely is a little bit messy, so just be careful when you're opening it, but I'm gonna try to show you guys as best as I possibly can without getting this everywhere. Hopefully you guys can see a little bit there, but it is honestly so stunning. This is also another product that I would say if you're gonna purchase anything, this one. Okay, I feel like you guys are gonna laugh at me for this next thing because it has honestly been around for so long. It's one of those things that you use when you're first starting out with makeup. I know I definitely did, but I kind of rediscovered it like as of probably in the last couple years, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually really good. So it is the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. You guys are probably like, oh my gosh, this is bringing back memories. This is like OG YouTube to me. I feel like I used to watch all the YouTubers when I was a kid and they'd always be like using this mascara. Maybelline is actually a really good brand, you guys. I really like them, but I want to go ahead and show you guys the wand on this. So I feel like it just really gets your lashes really good. It doesn't do much for volume, but I really like the length that it gives. Now, I don't think it's the best mascara in the world. I don't think it's gonna like blow your mind, but I think for being so affordable, it's a really great option. This next thing I believe is the last kind of eye product that I have, and the rest is all lips. This is the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. I use this one constantly. Whenever I do my eyebrows, this is what I use. I used to use powder before, and now that I think of it, I'm like, how did I ever do this? This is such an easy way to do your eyebrows, you guys. And the pencil on it is super tiny, so you can really get in there. And it also comes with the spoolie as well, which I love, so you can go ahead and kind of brush it out. I feel like pencils can be a little bit intimidating sometimes because you can obviously get very harsh lines, but I feel like with this guy, it's very easy, it glides on super smoothly, and you don't really get that like harsh line from this. I feel like this is honestly one of the best products that you can use for your eyebrows. Everything else is going to be lip products. I feel like lip products are probably one of my favorite things to buy, so I want to start out with another one of my all-time favorites. It's the Wet n Wild Color Icon Lip Pencil, and it's in the shade Brandy Wine. I get questions from you guys all the time about what's on your lips, what are you wearing, and pretty much like 90% of the time it's this guy right here, and then I'll top it off with a clear gloss. This is my favorite lip liner of all time. It's amazing. If you want a nice kind of neutral nudie lip liner, this guy right here. And look how big it is too. This has been sharpened a million times and it's still humongous. And I feel like this was like $1.99. So I will go ahead and swatch this one for you guys. So such a nice shade. It's also super comfortable as well, so it doesn't give you that like dry feeling on the lips. I feel like this liner never gets talked about, and it should. Okay, my camera's dying, so I'm gonna try to speed it up a little bit, but the next one I wanna talk about is the e.l.f. Lip Lacquer. This is in the shade Clear. Obviously mine doesn't look too clear anymore because I've been using it all the time, but this is what I use pretty much on the daily for my lips for a gloss. If you see me and I have a gloss on, it's pretty much this guy right here. This is so good. If you're looking for a gloss and you don't want that super sticky feeling, this one. the best. And they also have multiple shades as well, so if you didn't want to go with clear, they have a bunch of colors to pick from, but this is just such a great gloss, and I always pair this one and the liner together, and it's just pretty much like my go-to lip combo. All right, and the last products that I want to talk about are the Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit Liquid Lipsticks. These are another product that I wear quite often as well. I'm not typically too big on liquid lipsticks anymore because they're so dry, but when I do wear liquid lipsticks, it's pretty much always these guys right here. These last so long on the lips, you guys. They are a little bit drying, but I feel like what liquid lipstick isn't drying? You know what I mean? I think these are around like $5 or $6, and I can honestly say these are my favorite liquid lipsticks. All right, guys, so those were my drugstore makeup must-have / favorites. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big like and subscribe because I would really appreciate that. Also, don't forget to go follow me on my Instagram. It's always linked down below. I'm trying to speed up this outro as much as I can because my camera's gonna die, but if you want to see more makeup videos, definitely let me know. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys!